Hello everyone, my name is Clantus and welcome to the clan, and without further ado, let's get into the video. But before we get into the video, smash me the like button because guys, it triggers the YouTube algorithm to fetch us clan members. Of course, we want this family to grow, y'all, and it is growing, and I would like to welcome everybody that is new to this channel. You are now a member of the clan, honorable member of the clan. So thank you so much for choosing us. I hope you are going to rub your two IQs together and let's spark some kind of sense of what's going on in the sense of Mayweather murder. So I did drop a video on Friday that I would like to get to your comments. This is the self-appointed experts comments, and let's start with the first comment by Zibuse, who says, I suspect his investigation was riddled with uncompromising desire to get victims or convictions even. The less said about Gininda, the best. That man, for me, for one truth, he tells 99 lies. That is so true. I agree with you, Zibuse. I think really the less we speak about this guy, the better, because I have had enough of him. Woo, the dentist, the dentist. Seriously, what was up with that one? Let's continue. Mami Tia says, first time in my life to hear such worst part inside court where they Ratha knows the law of SA. Lol. Whatever was happening in that court from the beginning of this trial, only goodness knows why a judge like that was actually appointed to run this case or to preside over this case, because wow, hey, we had it, yes. The next comment is from Millions of Flow. I need help, please. What help do you need, Million Flows? You need to elaborate, probably write as what the issue is, so that I can understand what exactly this is about, because I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean that you need help. Help with what? Okay, I see you also wrote again. Millions Flow says, I'm not made up. Oh, I need help, please. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Please elaborate. What do you mean? Please, I don't know what you mean by that. Honestly speaking, does anybody know? Maybe I lost the thread. What sort of help do you need, sir or ma'am? I don't know. Okay, let's continue. Maybe when they see the video, they'll be able to elaborate what help is this about. Sydney says, character assassination questions are not allowed in court. That's why Mshololo was stopped in her track by Balo. I agree with that, but I think, what's her name? Mshololo knew that this was a character assassination question. That's why she did not continue. Not because she would actually have justified why she asked that question if for her was a point of debate. All that she was trying to do with that question is to plant a seed that we know about you. Don't think we don't know that basically that question was aimed at discrediting the testimony by Gininda, because a court of law did find him wanting when it comes to this very issue that Mshololo was asking. So Mshololo can actually do that. You know, plant a seed and move. It's a seed of doubt. Remember, the confessions need to be accepted into evidence beyond a reasonable doubt. So now that Gininda was once found wanting by a high court in the Renovan Kretcher case, that's all she did. It was like sprinkling a little doubt and she moved on. It was not a serious question, because if it was, she would have justified why she was asking that question. Pat McClare says, woo, you didn't. Utadidab. Ooh, dinner date got so excited. This dinner date got so excited. This is progress. Yippee. Awungiyeka bo. Awungiyeke. I couldn't even stop to watch the whole video. No, thank you. Yeah. Now I'm disturbed. Kezepi says questions is they couldn't find DNA. Now gold teeth. Now, why is it going to happen? What is going to happen to Ntanzi? Well, I think he needs to be acquitted. I think he needs to be acquitted. As a matter of fact, I don't think even the defense has that much to do on its side when it's starting to call witnesses. It really doesn't. Of course, I think the father of Ntanzi needs to be called about the 300,000 rand that he was offered to convince his son to accept the charges, and also the brutalization that he witnessed on his son by the police when they got there. So I think the father needs to take the stand. I think Jaco needs to take the stand. I think even, what's his name, Advocate Baloyi himself needs to take the stand, especially about the commotion that happened in the Boksburg Magistrates Court, where he was the prosecutor. He needs to take the stand for that, because there's no way that you are going to play dumb and mislead the court about Ntanzi, basically telling the court that I'm not legally represented. He needs to take the stand. I think the magistrate needs to be called. Kelly Kumalo needs to be called. Longwe Chwala needs to be called. Who else needs to be? Makumalo needs to be called. Everybody needs to be called, including Mapiri needs to be called. Okay, now I'm going to the main trial. But what will be the relevance of them being called in a trial within a trial? Okay, I think the experts needs to be called, especially about injuries, physical injuries that can be seen externally and physical injuries that can be seen internally, particularly the type of injuries where a person is drowned or maybe dipped in water, or where the plastic is pulled over their faces. If such evidence will be shown, if the x-rays were done, what particular parts of the body that will show that indeed this sort of tubing happens. Same goes with electrocution, etc., and so on. Of course, the physical ones we are not going to see, because the police are not stupid. They're not going to be kicking and punching you and getting you all for what? They don't want to go to the iPad and possibly even lose their jobs or even go to jail for that, So definitely we need experts around that. Freedom 1984 says, don't waste time here. Send this criminal Gininda to jail. He is a criminal. To protect you, Freedom, I will say, let's say allegedly, you wonder what are criminals doing in the police force. Apparently in a report that was done some few years ago, about 1,600 police are actually convicted criminals or criminals that have cases pending against them. And I thought you needed to be fit and proper to serve and to protect us. Buisiwa says, Mnisi was gananding them that day. I always trust him. I never like that high court anymore. Actually, I never said all the accused are innocent, but they didn't kill Senzo Meyiwa. If Ratha can see that, but it seems like Ratha was only there to just want Senzo Meyiwa's case just to be finished by only sentencing the wrong people, so that the real killers will enjoy their good life. Hell no. We South Africans, we want all the corruption they are doing. We want justice for Senzo Meyiwa. They must bring the right people once and for all. Accused need to be jailed. Kelly is an accused, whether it is allegedly or not. Once you accuse of a killing, you need to be brought in front of the judge. Scared until now, Kelly is now scared instead of going behind bars. Whatever the case is, we need justice for Senzo Meyiwa. That part I fully agree. And the people that killed, or one of the people that killed Senzo Meyiwa, was in that house on that fateful night. Hilda says, like, seriously, dog, yeah, go rough big time. I don't know. Zinzi says Ntanzi is going to be stinking rich. I want him to sue state billions for all those years he's being behind bars. I think it's going to be maybe the highest amount will be probably 25 million rand. But yeah, for his age, having 25 million rand, that'll be big. That is my prayer, says Niti. Yeah, it's going to, I think the highest amount would be probably even 100 million rand, because he's a young man who's now has a dent on his reputation, possibly not even going to be employable anymore. The loss of income is suffered. I'm sure he also suffered distress. Possibly 100 million rand. Maybe he was going to further his studies at some point and become something in society. All of that was taken away from him. So yeah, maybe the quantum will be 100 million rand at most. At most. So I think he needs to get the best lawyer for that one. Tilly says, now we have Ntanzi who never wore a gold tooth in his life, whose DNA does not match DNA found in one of the intruder's hats that was left on the scene. Case closed, Tilly. You're 100% correct. Case closed. Ntlaka says, neighbor Zaka Kelly, please talk and be anonymous to help Umaga Senzo. She suffered enough 10 years efunza ukwazi about her son's killer. Zandi no Kelly baya delela, especially Zandi, the husband mhlo akamkhuzi ngani. I think that why the husband angamkhuzi, I think that's the question. Hey, she's an adult, eh? If an adult acts like a kid, hey, uinuku. Esther says, a gold tooth is visible as I'd have one. Oh, okay. Okay, that's true. Gold tooth is very visible. I agree. I never heard that which Ntanzi went through. Dentists should be boycotted. Even not boycotted. I think the dentist needs to be investigated. Something is not right there. Something ain't right there. It's giving... I went to dentistry school, but I did not graduate. I don't know. You know, there are some people like that who went through a specialized school. Maybe because of financial issues, or maybe they were failing and they were not accepted anymore. Then they thought, okay, with all the knowledge that I have, why don't I go and practice? I don't know. It's giving that to me. That's what it was giving. If he does have a degree, great. That's great. Congratulations to him. But he needs to fine-tune his speciality and his expertise, and know this is my line of expertise and nothing else. The waist up made absolutely no sense to me. Waist up? Really? No, it's giving I went to dentistry school but did not graduate. Esther said he had no family or friend to hold his hand. He never did. They never gave him the opportunity to even make a call. Esther continues to say, I will get flights to South Africa, then take trains and taxis to attend the specialist dental care. Where are you? Where are you in the world? Let me know, where are you in the world? I'm interested to hear where you'll be flying from. Yeah, nah, things don't make sense. Things don't add up. You see, when you lie, that's why they say lies have short legs and they get tired way too quickly. So same goes with you in your own life. Come on, try not to lie, because at some point, what you do in darkness will come out eventually. You know, Faith says Baloyi was exposed. Not only was he exposed, he was embarrassed. He was embarrassed. Sylvia says, actually, Gininda and Ratha too. Yup. Niti says, I'm sure he wanted to just slap. Yeah, no, the dentist was not doing them a favor at all. Muna says, Ratha is very impressed by a multitask dentist without asking any question and not even surprised by what the dentist was lecturing. I thought Ratha definitely should have asked some questions. It's not like he's never been to a dentist before. Okay, seeing that you wear glasses, let's say he goes to an optometrist and the optometrist also does his dentals. Does that make sense, honestly speaking? And then the optometrist says, oh no, my examination is from the waist up. You're supposed to be dealing with eyes. Why are you in my groin? Why are you in my belly? Why are you in my chest? Why are you in my throat? Why are you in my mouth? Why are you in my nose when you're supposed to be doing the eyes? Isn't that what you went to school for? Nombulelo says, who paid Mjiako? That is a great question. I would like to know the answer to. Number one, even before getting paid, who hired him? Where are the consultation notes, reference number, or the file number, all of that stuff? Where is it? It couldn't have been done in the bushes. Sean says, hey there, client, notice that we have a Gilinda light here with anger issues, not answering questions. You know, I thought a witness is there to assist the court, not to ask questions. But then he'll be like, listen here, oh, let me ask this. And then Nisi was quite patient with him, which was quite hilarious. We had a character in court. I didn't want to dwell too much on him, but people. No, like I said, it's giving. I went to dentistry school, but I did not graduate. I don't know what the circumstances may have been for him not graduating. Then we have Vida, who says he still says the patient looked worried, but it did not ring any bell. Instead, he inspected and not examined him. I did not understand what did he mean by that he looked worried. Or maybe he wanted him to ask him questions. Because, I don't know, sometimes you call for help in different ways. You know? So if you observe that he was worried, why don't you maybe just be curious and say, are you okay? But then again, the door was opened, so the police could hear everything, which once again calls the question about patient-doctor relationship or confidentiality. If the door was open and the police could hear everything that was going on, because once the door was closed, I believe Danzig would have been confident to tell the dentist that, listen, I have been abused, I have been electrocuted, tubed, and all of that stuff. I need your help. Maybe he did, but this doctor, I don't know. Did I say doctor, dentist? Niti says, I would have asked him to give me more information that justifies his assertion that Danzig looked worried. Yeah, I agree. What made him think that? And what did he do about it? Surely because Ubuntu should have played a role, eh? Somehow. That would have exposed a lot, because my next question would have been, did you confirm with him or you made an assumption and ran with it? That is actually a very good question, you know? Then it would show that he failed his duty of care over the patient. That is why I still believe that anything around medicine, law, police, teaching, around that, it's a calling. It's not something that you do because your points to enter university were not enough for what you wanted to study. It should be a calling. Hey, people, this is the result we get of people doing stuff they were not supposed to do in the first place. Vida says, how could a doctor take history from a police? Honestly speaking, what nonsense is that, eh? What nonsense is that? Get the medical history from the patient himself, not the police. Neffert or Neffert, is it Neffert? For me, what really beats me was Baloy denying that he asked the question of comprehensive assessment. And when he realized that actually I did, he tried his level best to be stupid. And he looked stupid, Shem. And the audio recording beat him as what Nisi said, 10-1. Baloy was embarrassed, seriously. Yeah, no, he wanted to look stupid and he did. He really did. Even by his own standards, this was very, very low of for Baloy to bring in a dentist to try and prove that Ntanzi was not assaulted. An attempt backfired and he failed dismally. And he went to Oxford, apparently. The shame he brought to Oxford. Yo! Hi, people. Sylvia says, yes, Baloy and Gininda. Yeah, they had egg on their faces. They definitely did. The dentist buried them. The dentist almost sounded like, hey, I don't know why I'm here, but hey, I'm just going to tell y'all a story, okay? Take it, leave it, your own business. But it was also exposing him. Like I said, I have my few suspicions about him. I'm not saying he's not a dentist or he didn't go to dentistry school, but something ain't right there. Victor says it's a perfect example of Baloy and Gininda misleading the court. They have no respect for the court throwing in a dentist to give a GP report. Imagine, hey? The fake doctor, you think it's... Okay, Victor. The fake doctor or dentist clearly shows us what desperate measures the state is undertaking to ensure Ntanzi goes down. Why Ratha even listened to a dentist giving a report of what a GP gives? And most importantly, where is the J88 that GP must show it was a complete examination? Damn, this case makes one lose interest and trust in our justice system. What loses here, I agree with you, Victor, is the justice system. It makes us, this tells us we are on our own. And you then wonder why some people take the law into their own hands. I don't encourage that. But you get to see now why some people decided, you know what? The police are not going to do anything. We're going to see this person roaming the street and possibly even recommitting. Let us deal with them ourselves. I don't support it, but I now understand it. Sister Bina says, sold my house for tonight's dart. Oh, I get it. Because I made mention of having Advocate Ngome Zulu on one of the lives. So I'm not going to have him this week, of course. It's an arrangement that is taking place. And eventually you guys will know when I'm going to have him on the channel. Sister Bina continues says, Ratha is clever, I tell you. I believe that too. He knows exactly what's happening. Possibly. But the way he is playing his game is making us all nervous. Niti says, I believe so too. Yeah, I think many of us do believe that. He's a smart person. And yeah, the look on his face when Dr. Mbulumbu, when Dr. Mbumbulu kept trying to sound sophisticated, gave it away. He was not impressed. In fact, people like Ratha get irritated by people like the dentist. The stupidity. If you remember in the beginning of the trial, how he was treating the defense, and I always believe that people like Ratha's intelligence, they don't have tolerance for mediocrity, you know? So, yeah. Sister Bina, his judgment will surprise all of us. I tell you. That is my hope, Sister Bina. I really hope that. Nelly says, I think the only thing that judge is clinging on us is that he didn't report their beatings. Otherwise, most evidence is proving that all this is a fabrication. True. Nelly continues to say, dentists realize that the plot is not working and changed to say he does a full examination on dental health. Yeah, because in his evidence in chief, he was talking about examination. And then when he's cross-examined, he says assessment. What exactly, Mr. Dentist, were you doing? Were you examining or were you assessing? And said for more information of full body, they invite other colleagues as he doesn't work alone. Ubonile ukuthi akulula njengoba becabanga wajika uJoe wabuyela muva ne-attitude yakhe and he was rude to Nisi, but Nisi held him down like a lion taking down its prey. He could not escape those claws. Nisi was impressive, Shem. I always said he's a very smart guy. Very, very smart guy. Takani says, it's simple when you tell the truth, but if you lie, it becomes a problem. By Uglanda, just going on and on and on, but not answering the question. I agree with you. I'm going to read the last 5 and close it here. Sakani says the MPA Baloy is wasting our time and the money, taxpayers' money, definitely is being wasted. Maggie says waste to dental, very much so, embarrassing to the dental society or community. And I'm interested to hear what other dentists were saying when they were listening to this rubbish. Honestly speaking, I wonder. Jane says, Kelly Kumalo, go to court and sing. Sing like a bird and release the innocent people. You will be free. Expose the chain of lies told on the court. God will bless you. Please sing like a canary, ma'am. Sing like a canary. Okay, now we're about to close with these 3. Gift says, no Monday, bring your witness. Nikwele udlala nina. Okay. Joseph says, can that dentist not be reported to the dental board? I think so. I think I would like to see an investigation on him. That's what I would like to see. I'm not invalidating his degree, but something about what he was saying did not gel, did not make sense. Umeduma says, honestly, this case has become a Tom and Jerry saga. This is just not on. I'm sorry, I've had to stop watching. I can't deal anymore. Thanks, Clancy's, for the updates. Thank you so much for submitting your comments, your self-appointed experts comments. Yeah, we say self-appointed experts because Ratha said the self-appointed experts, and we were like, okay, sir, okay, we'll take the power from it and then we'll call ourselves self-appointed expert. I did see some people try to make a mockery out of us about this. We don't care. We are self-appointed experts, okay? We take our 2 IQs, rub them together, and we try to make sense of everything that is going on in the North Gauteng High Court. Honestly speaking, why? Because we want justice for Senzo Meyiwa. That's what we are looking for, nothing else. You know why we're looking for justice for Senzo Meyiwa? Because this could happen to absolutely any of us. Even you too. You would want people like myself and all the other YouTubers that are doing the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial for things to run accordingly. Yes, we may have not gone to law school. Yes, we may not be lawyers and judges and experts in the law, but we got IQs. Our brain cells are pretty much active and there is no way we are going to shut that down. Period. If you want to shut yours down, cool. It's yours. But don't come and say, I must stop using my brain. It's not going to work. I'm sorry. You are fighting a losing battle. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I want to encourage you, if you are just watching without subscribing, do subscribe and click the bell notification. After clicking the bell notification, you will get notified every time I upload a new video. I want to say thank you so much to everybody that's super thanking the channel and supporting it financially. I highly appreciate you guys. May you be blessed abundantly. That is my prayer for you. And for watching the ads, I'm praying the same prayer for you too, for abundance and blessings in your life, okay? So watch those ads as well. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know, what did you think about the self-appointed expert comments? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I would like to hear from you. Also, share this video far and wide. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time with a new video. Goodbye.